Hi, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning, everyone. So, as a continuation of our lesson last week, I think that most of you have quite an awesome time watching a video clip with about two different cultural misunderstandings. One is about, I think both of the situations basically about them meeting their girlfriends of other culture for the first time. So they would have a lot of culture shock coming in between, and I think it's something that quite interesting that we can explore together for this topic. Okay, so without wasting any more of our time, hi Zulkarnain.
Right, sir.
Hi. If you're ready, you can start sharing your screen and perhaps share your presentation.
Okay. My side, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Uh-huh.
Today I'm going to answer seven questions by Miss Leticia Tika. Video clip 1. Question 1. What cross-cultural differences or misunderstandings were in the movie clip? The answer is the misunderstandings in this video is the actor is kind of awkward with his partner's family culture such as different language and kissing others cheek. 2. How did the actors react to this issue? The actor is quite awkward, but he acts like everything is doing well. Question 3. Why did these misunderstandings happen? Because the actor chose for different cultural marriage, which is his future wife. 4. What would you do in this situation? I just follow with the flow and learn how to accept others' culture. Video clip 2. Question 1. How would you describe people from your country? Malaysia is an extremely diverse country with numerous ethnicities, languages, and religions. People of all ethnicities have largely preserved their ancestors' cultural practices. As a result, Malaysian society embraces a diverse range of lifestyles, beliefs, and values. The following information describes general Malaysian culture with a focus on the Malay majority. However, there are numerous deviations from this cultural mainstream throughout the country. Learning as much as you can about your Malaysian counterparts' home region, ethnicity, and religion ahead of time can assist you in developing respectful relationships with them. Question 2. If a tourist were coming to your country, what advice would you give them? Think about uh, first what to wear in different places. In Malaysia, many places raining frequently and it is also very hot. Malaysia, also known as a Muslim country, wearing lightweight cloth and hijab is perfect to fit in with the community. Try stylish outfits such as wearing hats and glasses. It also helps you to prevent sunlight. How to eat. Foods such as rice, curry, and chicken are very common to find in restaurants. Malaysia is an independent country that has various types of races such as Chinese and Indian, so you can find many types of food. We like to eat with our hands and drink like normal. How to greet people. If you are keen on learning and acquiring Bahasa, the first thing you need to understand is the common phrases of the language. What are the basic Malay phrases and expressions that native Malay speakers often use upon greeting each other? Here are some of the most typical Malay phrases that a Malaysian uses when greeting someone. Hello or hi means hello or hi. Apa khabar means how are you. Selamat pagi, good morning. Selamat tengah hari, good afternoon. Selamat petang, good evening. Selamat malam, good night. Selamat tinggal or bye bye means goodbye. How to talk to people of the opposite sex. As you all know that Malaysia is a Muslim country, so if you want to talk to a opposite gender, they must have a reason and talk softly to be more polite. We also have a different way of communicate. Proverbs and share are the best example for this. It is being used for many of generations to be more formal. That's all from me. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Zulkarnain. That is quite comprehensive. I really enjoyed listening to your presentation. All right, you may join to your other friends on YouTube. Okay, now let's listen to Danish Gaddafi. Hi, Danish.
Yeah, hi.
Okay,
Okay,
you may
you
share
may share
your screen.
your screen. Uh, Alif Nazar will present.
Sorry,
My my teammates will present.
your
Your
teammates. Who's
teammates,
going to
who's going
present
to
that?
present it? Uh, Alif Nazar.
Alif.
Alif. Alif Nazar.
Okay, Alif.
Okay,
Can
Alif,
you share
can
your
you share
screen
your
so that
screen so that
Danish can
Danish
see
can
his
see his
presentation?
presentation?
Okay, can you see your
Okay, can you see
presentation,
your
Danish?
presentation? Yes, teacher, I can see. Yeah. Okay, Assalamualaikum. Today I will present the cross culture that given by teacher at staff. Next. What cross culture and misunderstandings were in the movie clip? For movie one, her family doesn't believe that she will have a good partner. Movie two, the man thought sucking the noodles card was a polite act because he saw the Japanese who were there doing it too. Next. Next. How did the actors react to these issues? For movie one, the actress just smiled and introduced her partner to her family. Movie two, the man continued to the same thing, which was to suck the noodles hard. What will you do in this situation? Movie one, I will get involved in some aspect of the new culture and make friends. For movie two, I will do the same so that they are aware of the importance of speaking politely. How will you describe people from your country? I think people from my country is very friendly towards anyone. They don't care either it's their friend or stranger. Furthermore, I think they really have a good humor. They are more funny if they are with their friends. Finally, they respect anyone except people that they respectful. Next. If a tourist were coming to your country, what advice would you give them? What to wear in different places? The advice, I will tell them to dress politely and politely everywhere they want to go. Second, how to eat. They can use a spoon, a fork, or just eating with their hands. Then how to greet people, shaking hands or by placing hands on a chest as a sign of a respect and greeting. Lastly, how to talk to people the opposite sex. Speak politely and don't talk about bad things with the opposite sex. That's that. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Alright,
Thank you,
thank you. Thank you,
Danish.
Danish.
I think
I
you
think
can
you
join your
can
friend
join
on
your friend
YouTube
on
now.
YouTube now.
Alright,
Thank
thank you.
you. All right, so for the next part of the lesson, I would want to hear from Nick. Hi, Nick. Nick, hi. Okay, you're not responding yet, so I'm just going to start with Afif. Afif, hi. Hi, Afif.
Yes, teacher.
All right, you may
Yes,
start your
teacher.
presentation and then share your screen.
My friend will present the screen.
Okay, who's going to present?
Faizat.
Okay,
Faizat.
all right. I'm waiting Afiq Aizat to share the screen now. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Hello, I will present for my group. First part. Next. What cross-cultural difference, misunderstanding were in the movie clip? In first movie clip, the cross-cultural difference happened when the girl's family threw a big party for their engagement that has a lot of foods and a lot of people dancing, which is common in Greek culture, but not in American culture. After that, the misunderstanding in the second movie clip the Japanese family slurps their noodle because in Japan, slurping noodle is considered evidence of enjoying the meal and enhance the flavor, but in America, slurping your noodles is considered rude and very inappropriate. How did the actors react to these issues? The first actor from My Big Fat Greek Wedding movie handled the situation very calmly and he followed with the flow even though he is shocked because his girlfriend family suddenly come and threw a party for their engagement. The second actor from the movie Mr. Baseball, Jack, felt very awkward when he is having a dinner with his girlfriend family because the family slurps the noodle very loudly, which is not common in Western countries. After that, Jack copied, Jack copied them by slurping noodles very loudly, but in an inappropriate way, which made their girlfriend father to tell her to teach Jack about Japanese culture. Next.
There seems to be a technical glitch on your end. Okay. Okay, we are just going to wait a bit for Alif to resolve that before we continue. Is that okay, Afif?
Okay, good. Yeah.
We just wait a bit. Now, Afiq, I think, will present for you.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Why did this misunderstanding happen? Next. The misunderstanding in the first movie clip happened because they did not know that there will be a party with girl's whole family, which led the girl shocked to introduce her non-Greek boyfriend, Lan. Why the second movie clip? The misunderstanding is when the Japanese family slurps their noodles, which let Jack copy them, but in a disturbing and inappropriate way. What would you do in this situation? What would I do in the first situation is I would just blend it with with the girl family because I don't want to give a bad first impression to the girl family, and I will try to stay calm when someone from her family want to talk with me. In the second movie clip, I will ask the girlfriend to teach me how Japanese people eat their food so I can follow the culture without insulting Japanese people. Next, second part.
Afif, I think we are still waiting for Afif to share the presentation. Suddenly, it's just gone. It's. Oh, are you done?
Okay, Vijay.
Are you done?
No, no, no.
Not yet. Okay. You stay put. After everything has been resolved, I'm going to get back to you. Okay, it's
Okay,
back
Vijay.
on. Wait. It's back on. All right, you can continue. Okay.
If a tourist were coming,
Okay.
how would you describe people from your country? Malaysia is an extremely diverse country with numerous ethnic, language, and religions. People of all ethnic have largely preserved their ancestral cultural practice. As a result, Malaysian society embraces a diverse range of lifestyle, belief, and values. Malaysian culture with a focus on the Malay majority. However, there are numerous divisions of this cultural mainstream throughout the country. Malaysian people are also very friendly and polite with foreigners. Next. What to work in different place. Located near the equator, Malaysia climate is characterized as equatorial, being hot and humid throughout the year. Lot a lot places also rain frequently and wearing a lightweight cloth is very suitable in hot weather. If you are planning to go religious place such as mosque, you should wear something appropriate that is not too exposed. Wearing hats and gloves also help you to cover your skin from being exposed to UV rays. Next, how to eat. Malaysia has a variety of food that you can choose from. Malaysian food come from a lot of races such as Malay, Indian, Chinese, and a lot more. You can eat Malaysian dishes by using fork and spoon, also chopstick in certain Chinese food, but most importantly, Malaysia use their right hand to eat their foods. There are also a lot of places you can go there, street food, restaurant, and fast food. Next. How to greet people. Malaysia greet people with a different way than Western countries. Malaysians greet their elderly people with pakcik and makcik, which mean uncle and auntie out of respect. You may similarly be referred in this way by people younger than yourself. Malaysians also handshake people when they meet, bow the head slightly, and greet someone older. If in a more formal setting, place the forehead or the tip of the nose on the back of the elder recipient's hand. Next.
Okay, Afif. All right. The it's back on. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. How to talk people of the opposite side. The common greeting across of ethnic is a handshake. However, physical contact between men and women is not permitted in a lot of circumstances. If greeting a Malaysian woman, wait to see if she extends her hand first before offering to shake. Then you can handshake her. This is because the majority of Malaysians are Muslims. People may put one hand over their chest and give a slight nod to greet those they perceive and unaccustomed to being touched. Next. That's all from my group. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Afif. Despite all the challenges, you managed to finish the presentation very well. I also like the way you guys explain everything. It's quite thorough, and it seems that you have been done your research quite well. All right. Thank you, Afif. You may join your friend on YouTube. Right. For the next person, can we have Danish? Hi, Danish.
Hmm.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, who's sharing your screen?
Uh, Alif.
Alif. All right. Alif, please, your friend is already on the stream. You perhaps want to help your friend stream this presentation now. Okay.
Uh, Assalamualaikum. Today our group will talk about the cross culture difference. Next.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Danish, the slides there. Can you
Yes.
read the slides?
Uh, Alif boleh second. First, the misunderstanding. For Western people, it's considered rude to make a loud noise while eating, and considered lack of manners. But for Japanese, it's a good manners, and I consider a polite to make noise while sipping to show that the food is mouth-watering and gratitude to the chef. Besides that, in Japan, they only clean their glass while toasting, only with people that are close to them. While Western, they literally clean their glass to everyone to depends their relationship. There are also a few superstitions going around Japan that if people poke their chopstick vertically into the rice, it will attract bad luck. So that person is considered rude if they do so. The actor reaction. The actor reaction is clueless about Japanese table manners but still try doing his best to irritate them. Still something rude and, unintentionally. There are also some people that look down to him because he didn't has any knowledge about table manners. There are also some awkward feeling in the air between him and his girlfriend's family. Why did this happen? This happened because the man come came from the country that the environment are completely different that from that land of rising sun. The culture and superstition and folklore are too different. Are also different. That's all makes sense considered the distances between these two countries. One come from the land of the sun and one come from the land where the sun set and another come from where the sun rise. What would you do? If I ever encounter this situation, the first things I'll do is apologizing to the people around if I make them uncomfortable. Then I'll ask them to show me the right manners and do my best to learn or irritate it.
Okay, is that all, Danish?
Ah, that's all for the
Right,
first
thank you. Thank you
presentation.
for first presentation. Do you have second presentation? Okay, all
Mm,
right. Okay, the culture shock.
the culture shock. The misunderstanding. The misunderstanding in this video is the actor is kind of awkward with his partner's family culture, such as different language and kissing others cheek. The actor reaction. The actor is quite awkward, but he relaxes and tries to react like everything is doing well.
Okay,
Why did this happen? This happened because the actor has choose for a different culture marriage with his future wife. What would you do? If I ever encounter this situation, the first things I'll do is trying to get used with the culture and slowly follow the flow.
okay, that's all. Is
Uh,
that all?
let, let's see.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Yes. Next is my country, Malaysia.
Okay.
How would I describe people from my country? People from my country are very nice and lively. We support each other always be there when one of us were in a bad condition. We also take care and concern about our friends and family because we know that they will be there to support us. What advice would I give to a tourist? For a tourist that plan to visit my country, I would suggest them to wear breathable clothes and don't wear too much layer of clothes because it will be very hot in here. Other than that, I would also taught them about how to communicate and how to do things correctly, such as eating with your hand would be a common would be a common thing in here, and greet people with slow slow words, because not many of us can actually understand them, can understand their foreigners.
Okay. All right. That's all.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Danish. That is quite comprehensive. The presentation you've got there. I think you can join your friend on YouTube now to watch the rest of the presentation. Thank you, Danish. All right. Hi, Nick. Is your camera or your mic working? Hi, Nick. Hi. Okay,
Ah,
Alif. Nick cannot see, cannot hear or listen to any. Can you hear or see any of us? Can you help Nick to present his presentation, Alif?
ah, okay, yes.
Okay. All right. You may present your Nick's group's presentation. Alif, thank you. Thank you for your help.
Culture, culture. Video
Okay.
conclusion. First, the misunderstanding in this video is that person is not familiar with the family culture of his partner because they kiss on the cheek even though they are not husband and wife. This makes him uncomfortable with the matter other than the food his partner eat. He had to act like nothing happened to prevent his partner family member from feeling that he was uncomfortable with them. The man chose to get to know a new culture when getting acquainted with his future wife. I need to understand the situation and culture in the place so that I can stay there for a long time and can adapt to the situation there. Describing our country. Malaysia is a multiracial and multi-religious country because there are Malaysian, Indian, and Chinese. Malay, Indian, and Chinese. Therefore, Malaysian can adapt to various situations easily without feeling awkward. We need learn as much as you can about we need learn as much as you can about the region of origin, et, 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 ethnicity,
Mm-hmm.
and religion of your classmate in Malaysia in advance can help you in developing a friendly relation with them. Advice for tourists to Malaysia. Malaysia is one of the most famous Islamic country in the world. For Muslim women, they wear a hijab to cover their aurat. If you want to be more stylish, you can wear a beach hat and sunglasses. Food such as nasi lemak and roti canai are easily available in Malaysia. You can also find various type of food of various race because they are different specialty. If in other if in other country, they like to use spoon, but here we use hand. The language in Malaysia is very easy to understand because it is close to English such as hi, goodbye, and more. Malaysia is an Islamic country, so they are very careful when talking to the opposite sex and need to speak to more polite. That's the end of the slide. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Alif. Thank you for helping Nick. Okay. This is what I like about today's lesson is that most of you actually help each other, and that is something that I would really to love to inculcate in your classroom. Okay. For the next part of the lesson, because it's almost 9, and I'm going to allow you to do any of other types of work that you have perhaps after this. But before doing so, as an exit ticket for today, okay, After this broadcast has ended, I want you to answer this question. Okay, your exit ticket is okay, share one cultural misunderstanding that you have experienced. Okay, it doesn't have to be as fancy as the one that you have watched on those video clips, but you can perhaps share one cultural misunderstanding that you have experienced. Perhaps it's within either perhaps in states, or because you are living in a hostel and you are from different districts or even different states. So if you have one cultural misunderstanding that you have between your friends, it doesn't have to be between different cultures. It can be between Malaysians but different uh, localities. Okay, perhaps you lived in Johor and your friend lived in Kedah or Kelantan, or perhaps other states like Malacca, or even other districts like you're from JB or your friend are from Kota. So perhaps there are some misunderstandings that you have experienced with your friends. Please share them in the comment section, and then I will definitely record your attendance based on the comments that you left on the comment section. Until then, thank you for coming into the class now. I would expect all the comments to be shared on the YouTube section, on the YouTube comment section by 9:30. Thank you, everyone.